All right, up on the roof at 308 Scenic View Drive in Chesney. A few things I want to point out here. You have moss growth on the back of this entire roof as well as part of the front. That is very prevalent on the outbuilding as well. Not as much on the one out on the end, the far shed. Now, one thing I want to point out on this roof while we're here is you do not have a ridge vent. There's supposed to be a vent along that ridge to allow the attic space to breathe. There is actually a ridge vent on the shed out back, but it's one of the old aluminum style that is really bad to leak. Speaking of old, another thing about this roof is it appears that the roof was put on in 2008 or in 2009, and we're going to base that off of the date here on this pipe boot. That one says 09. This one here says 08. I also wanted to point out that these pipe boots are not actually flush to your roof. They've got gunk built up underneath them, whether it's moss or just limbs and debris and leaves. But that separation on both of these pipe boots is going to allow moisture to get in. You're going to have leaks inside of the house. Now this roof already being about 18 years old is towards the end of its life anyways. The moss growth is going to be damaging it further. The lack of proper seals on your pipe boots is not helping to keep the water out. And this, even though it has been repaired at one point, the repair is now coming apart, allowing water in again. So the roof needs to be replaced just based on age. It has damage or age-related issues. These nails here are not caulked. They'll be allowing water in. These shingles here are not aligned properly. The ones on the left are lower than the ones on the right, and that comes down this entire line here. Shingles that don't align allow for moisture to be getting in because they're not overlapping properly. So I would definitely say this roof is ready to be replaced. I do not think repairs are a viable option to a roof this old. Again, as I'm just standing here, I'm looking at another spot where the shingles are misaligned. So, you know, kind of pick and choose what your problem is. If this shingle is set too high, it means this shingle doesn't have the proper overlap. It's allowing water to get up in these areas, possibly get to a nail head. If this one's too low, then this area is not got the proper overlap, allowing water to get to the nails. So anytime you've got misaligned shingles on these 3 tabs, you have problems. So